welcome back to Vanilla High. So I did a little bit of upgrading to my resource pack. There were several textures that he had not upgraded yet, so I added them in, mostly because of the fact that I'm going to be working with them today, a good amount of them. So I really wanted to have the actual textures that I needed for this project. Anyway, so today's project, I don't know if you can tell from my inventory and from what's down here, but we're going to be working on a kelp farm today. That's the plan. So the idea I have for it is roughly an, let's see, water flows for 8 blocks. So 17 by 17, roughly. This is going to be quite bothersome. Anyway, that's the plan, at least, is to get a build going that's going to be 17 by 17 for a kelp farm. And because I was going to be working with the kelp, I decided to find some textures for kelp and seagrass and stuff, because it was just getting too jarring for me to see the textures for the default Minecraft textures in the middle of my higher resolution textures. So I went and found some textures that I liked. I did not retexture the fish yet. I also got a higher resolution texture together for the observers. It's not actually like anything close to what our texture is for a lot of this stuff. Eventually I'll probably go through and make an actual observer texture, but for right now, this is what we got. And at least it doesn't look nearly as bad as if it were the default texture right next to our textures. So a few of the other things I retextured is the concrete, I also finally got textures put in for shulker boxes, and I changed out the wool textures because I took the original wool texture and used it for the shulker box texture. So that's what I've done to improve the resource pack at the moment. And yeah, so we should be starting a time lapse right about now, so you should be hearing some music. Let's get to it. the farm itself done, I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to go about this collection system. What I'm thinking would be the easiest method is if we went over here and we took water streams, ran them into the central point right here, and then put a chain of hoppers right there. In order to do that, though, I think I have to clear out all of the water on this surface area going into the hoppers. So, I'm gonna go do that real quick, get the supplies for it, and then we'll be right back. Alright, everyone, so I built our collection system for the kelp farm behind me here. Let's see, we've got water that flows into the central hoppers, and it's already started to gather some kelp because I've went ahead and stuck the kelp in there. The only problem is right now the server is running so freaking slow that yeah, it's almost like I'm not gathering any kelp at all. But yeah, eventually I'm probably going to wind up having to box this completely in, because as you saw there, sometimes the kelp comes out a little bit to the side, so I'm going to need to probably put something to block it from doing that. And if the person I watch who uses this kind of collection system, he ran into problems where they would get stuck under the hoppers in that air space that's down there. This little space right here. So I'll probably wind up running a wall straight up through the middle as well, just to try and cut back on losses from it. But one thing I did find out that's pretty interesting is over here, if you guys remember when I built the zombie grinder, we wound up running our tunnel through the ocean. And here it is. So I will probably be loading the kelp farm while I'm loading the zombie grinder. So that's interesting to know. And also, I tried to kill a zombie, or a drowned that had a trident, but no trident was received. Yeah, see? There's another one stuck under there. What was that? I must have picked it up. But, yeah. So, sometimes the kelp's gonna get stuck, so once I, have a little more supplies, I'll probably wind up putting in full-size walls that go all the way down, all the way around, and same thing with inside the middle there. Might use glass. I think that would probably be pretty cool. Right now I just have it gathering the stuff into this chest right here. Eventually I'll be putting in some sort of system to transport it to a furnace array so that I can get them all smelted up, all of that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!